Hi guys. I just got a chance to see the Madam Web trailer, and I normally don't say this, but I don't want to see this movie. I mean, this thing does not look good at all. And albeit I know it is the first trailer, and normally first trailers aren't the best ones to come out, but they're supposed to inspire some type of excitement for this, and that's not what this does. Basically, when I saw the trailer, I thought it was going to be something that was going to be appearing on a streaming service. Maybe something like Disney Plus or even Hulu, because Echo's going to Hulu as well. So maybe it'd be something small that they can kind of help build their Spider-Verse for Sony. But that's not where it seems to be going. I mean, heck, they could even put it on Crackle, because Sony owns Crackle, and the only thing on Crackle right now is Joe Dirt 2.
I just get stupider.
So this would be a great way for them to build their own premium service. But no, this thing is going to theaters, which makes me feel like this thing is going to flop worse than what Craven's going to do when that actually comes out. Worse than what The Flash did. This thing is going to cost them money. And I'm not sure why Sony decided to do this, because I had heard talks of them talking about this particular property and Silver Sable, and hell, the Aunt May movie. They even talked about that as well. But those two never saw the light of day, so I thought this one was going to get buried with those ideas as well. But now that this seems to have a trailer and is going to be coming out, we're probably going to get the Silver Sable movie. We're probably going to get the Aunt May movie, even though she's dead. But I guess they can do a prequel, right? They'd be younger hot Aunt May. So maybe I might be on board for that. But either way, I don't care about Madam Web. Madam Web's such a small character in the Spider-Man ethos that, I mean, I'm not really that familiar with it. All I know about Madam Web is that there is multiple characters, or multiple characters that actually took over the Madam Web moniker. So much so, I mean, like, she would pop up here, pop up there. I'm not a big fan, and I can't imagine that anybody who's a fan of comics outside of the hardcore Madam Web people would be really, really excited to see this. I mean, it's looking not good at all. So not good that, like, the villain in here doesn't inspire me at all. I have no idea who this is. He actually looks like a guy who's dressed up for Halloween as Spider-Man but couldn't get an authentic costume. It just doesn't look good. It does have some good points though, because when we get further along in the trailer, it does show other Spider Women, and that's been something that hasn't really been touched on since we've recently been doing comic book movies. We haven't really talked about the other people who happen to have Spider-esque powers. I mean, because there's people like Silk, there's people like Arcane, also Spider-Woman. So those characters, if they are being addressed in this movie, that's probably the best part about this thing. Though, if I don't like the villain, who, when he had his mask off, I originally thought was like Miguel O'Hara, that's Spider-Man 29, if you guys have seen Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I thought that maybe they were going to do an anti-hero type deal with him, kind of like they did in the animated movie, and maybe that was her villain in this, but it seems to be somebody completely different. So once again, I am definitely not on board with the villain. The only thing that's really going to get me really excited to see this particular film is if they put a cameo in it of somebody important. Tom Holland's gonna have to pop up in this. Venom's gonna have to pop up in this. Or, you know, anybody. Miguel O'Hara is gonna have to pop up in this. Somebody to really kind of get me on board to what's going on in this film, because right alone by itself, it's not working for me. And I know I hate Transformers, and normally the first trailer kind of like gets me like, I'm not gonna go see it. And then they give me another trailer where it's just kind of like, okay guys, you earned my money, my butt will be in the seat. But and maybe trailer 2 is going to come out better to where I would be more excited to see this film. That's all I really got to say about this. Tell me what you guys think about that trailer in the comments below. If you're a big fan of Madam Web, please tell me why this thing is going to be something I need to see. Because right now, I don't even feel like it's going to be connected with the Marvel/Sony Spider-Man films or what they're doing with Tom Holland. I think this is going to be a lone standalone film, which may tie into Silver Sable or, oh my God, Aunt May going forward. And that's going to be their connectivity. And that's just not the right move for them to do with this. This needs to be related to at least Tom Holland Spider-Man. It doesn't have to be related to complete MCU, but at least Tom Holland for them to go somewhere. Fuck, I forgot about Craven. It's going to connect to Craven too. But yeah, I'm not seeing this.
Wait, guys, are you still here? I'm glad you're still here. All right, so if you look down, I mean, it's somewhere over here. Look down. We actually have a Patreon. So if you guys watch the show and you really like what we want to do and you want to help support the show and you want to help me get an editor so I can get to sleep at night because I'm really tired and you guys see all my mistakes in the episodes. So please go to patreon.com/thegoods. Give us a penny, give us a nickel, give us $1.
Just don't give us the finger.
Don't do that. But make sure you do donate something because we do have some giveaways. There's posters, there's t-shirts.
I'll sign something for you.
Exactly. So take a look, guys, and help us out. We appreciate it.